Hello, everybody, and welcome to Your World on a Canvas. And of course, this is Canvas. I always have some kind of background or whatever, but I'm still trying to learn how to do my proper editing. But that's beside the point. Let's talk about the Celtics tipping point. When did it begin? We talk about this year, but it did not start this year. It started after Gordon Hayward came off his injury and Brad Stevens inserted him into the starting lineup. That is when the team lost trust in him. That is why they are not putting out for him to this day. His offense is stagnant. Jason Tatum is a ball stopper. I don't know if it's because he doesn't trust his teammates or he has visions of being Kobe light. That's what I'll call him, Kobe light. He loves this offense. Don't get me wrong, this young man has some terrific basketball moves. He works on his offense all the time, but does he work on understanding team play? Because when I see what happens on this court, especially today when they're playing the Heat, and there is no type of urgency in the team, Brad does not get in Jason's face. The commentators at the beginning of the game said that Brad said that Jason Tatum is the least of his worries. Jason Tatum should be the major part of his worries because he takes 7 seconds to bring the ball up. And when he has the ball, he just dances with it. He dives into double teams. For what? And I know I may be a little bit premature. They did come back from 30 some points down, but that was from a bad team. This is the Miami Heat. They actually show you what ball movement is about. Even the bad teams move the ball better than the Celtics. Play teams with less talent. So I don't understand where this is coming from. Actually, I do. Brad Stevens does need to go. CLNS, media, they're talking about, trade Jaylen Brown. For what? For what? You are not putting the blame where it belongs, on the coach, the coaching staff. There is no experience on the floor, there's no experience on the bench, and there's no experience on the staff. Brad Stevens has been there for almost 10 years. Is it 6, 7 years, whatever? But last 3 out of the 4 years, you have been in the Eastern Conference Finals and not being able to get over the hump. What does that say about you as a coach? Danny, you need to wake up. If Brad Stevens is there, you're going to continue to see the spiraling of your team. And if you want him there, you better get him some old heads as assistant coaches to get in these boys' faces. Jason Tatum needs a wake-up call. I'm not saying he's not a star. He is a star. But he's not the end-all and be-all. You could see the frustration in the team's face. Yes, he's a nice person. They all get along. But there's no one there that holds him accountable. No one. And because of that, they are just, wavering in the wind. There's no sense, there's no urgency. He's a pretty boy. Those pretty boy plays. When Jason Tatum first came to the league, I saw how he was hungry. His rookie season, that boy attacked. He did not settle for jumpers. Now all of a sudden, he's too pretty. There's no movement without the ball. He stands there and waits for the ball to be handed to him. No screens are being set. I have been a Celtics fan for a long time. You could ask me about any of their players. And before them, Todd Day. Remember Todd Day? Sherman Douglas? Come on, guys. I'm highly disappointed. And this is telling me that Miami's going to win today, they're going to win on Tuesday, and the Celtics are going to win the play-in. Is this being done on purpose? Because I know these teams tank or whatever. Does he want to get in the play so he can get, some more games under his belt, on the team's belt as a group? I don't know. His substitution patterns are off the check. I can't even explain Brad Stevens' substitution patterns. Today, who did he have on the floor? He has barely played, what's his name? Peyton Pritchard. And right now, he has Edwards in the game. Carson Edwards, who has not proven that he belongs on the basketball floor. Carson Edwards has not cracked your rotation, yet you put him in. Aaron Naismith has proven that he can go ahead and hustle and do things. He brings the fire. Who else is bringing fire? Yes, Jalen's not there. Jalen is the only other person that brings fire. Marcus is tired. I could tell Marcus is tired. Marcus is tired of the BS. As a Celtics fan, I am totally disappointed. As a basketball fan, I am totally disappointed because I've never seen the Celtics in my lifetime just don't hustle, don't care, jack up shots. No one goes to the boards. This the big man, just one big man. That's your center that goes to the boards. And they said that they play down to their to the teams that the Heat are not better than you. It's an equal team, but yet Jimmy Butler is killing you. He's killing you. His teammates are doing what they're supposed to do. The others, as Shaq says, is doing what they're supposed to do. Setting picks for each other, hustling, defending, and there to pick up each other's brothers. I do not see any cohesiveness in the Celtics. Not from the coaching staff, not from the players on the floor. And so this season is done. I'm not saying I'm not going to watch them play. Of course, I'll continue to commentate. But the Celtics are not what they're supposed to be. Imagine if Spoelstra had that team. Imagine. Why is Carson Edwards there? Are you going to give him the ball? Have you given up on the game? Of course you have. There's no way you're going to get around that. There is no way you are going to get around that. I don't know what else to say. It's a we don't care attitude. Let's just go. Here comes Carson Edwards right now. I'm watching the game. I'm not even going to get any copyright claims on this game. I'm just telling you this. The Celtics are done. There is no way they're going to recover from this season unless they're just doing this on purpose to maybe get a big man. They need a point guard. And somehow or other, they need to get Lonzo Ball. They really do. I would package Smart and Kemba for Lonzo Ball straight up. I would do it. I would do it. Get some draft picks, let them go. I'm sure David Griffin will be very happy with that. But the Celtics need a point guard. Take the ball out of Tatum's and Jalen's hand because when they were in college, they bring the ball up. They're scorers, they're shooters. They need to move to get the ball. They need to run the court. You have all this speed and you walk the ball up the court. There is no one running. Look at this. It is now the fourth quarter, 8:53 left. There is no sense of urgency. No one's running. And so I'm saying they're not even going to get out of the first round. They may not even get out of the play-in. So, guys, I'm telling you, I just want to know your comments. I'm just totally disappointed today. I have no reason to put up any background for them because as far as I'm concerned, the Celtics are done for the season. Brad Stevens needs to go. They are the tipping point. The tipping point was, I told you, when he inexplicably, as soon as Gordon got off of his injury, you insert him in the lineup. Don't you think that's detrimental to the team's psyche? The team has never recovered. And no one is speaking about it. They're going through the motions. You have lost all your veterans. None of them wanted to stay. None of them. Danny doesn't want to pay. Sometimes you have to pay. It's not about the overall talent, but what the individual brings to the team. You let Al Horford go. What's one of the twins? I forgot Marcus, what's his name, and his brother? I can't understand that. It is so inexplicably dumb the way the team is being ran. But that is the end of my rant, ladies and gentlemen. I will always forever be true green, but I'm highly disappointed in the outcomes of these last few seasons. And Danny Ainge's refusal to recognize that Brad Stevens needs to go. Let me know what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Please place your comments.